Sai Ram. So, morning, I was talking about Ma Durga. So, uh, starting off Navaratra, right? And first of all, I must tell you, all these Navaratri functions are so precious and so divine and serene, so that you can wear all the sarees will come out, and for 9 days you can wear 9 to 18 plus 18, 36. So many sarees will come out, and like Amma always says, வெயில்ல காட்டிட்டு எடுத்து வைக்கணும். Should not be tried at the complete sun. So this is my marriage Nishchadambula sari, which is 44 years over. Courtesy RMKV Tirunelveli. So now, morning I was talking about Durga. I have written everything in the book because, as I told you, I have a vague remembrance of everything which my Tata had taught me. And he had told, we are, as Brahmins, we have to worship all the goddess and gods with mantras and not with the tantras. And by tantra, it doesn't mean black magic, okay? People mistake the tantra as black magic. No, it is not black magic. Tantra means each deity has, as I told you in the morning, each deity has got a different what do you call it, siddhanti, and through which we meditate, and it will reach the goddess much faster, because they've been employed to see who's in despair and who needs what, and if it is genuine, this siddhanti called so many, I always say Kala Bhairava, so many other things, and there are parivarams of God and goddesses. So let us not go into that. That is, as I told you, once I get an opportunity to learn Sri Vidya Upasana under a guru, I think I can boldly come and talk in the vlogs, because I know what is Sri Vidya a little bit, but that is not correct. I should do it under a guru, the way I took Lalitambika Upasana from my mother. So it just fell into my lap, Anyways, now today's thing is Durga, but today we are celebrating Shailaputri. And who is this Shailaputri? Shailam means what? Mountain. Shailaputri. So she was born to the Shaila Raja, and she is named as Shailaputri. She's a Shailaputri. So it comes like this: daughter of the mountains. Her previous janma, she was born as Sati, and you all know the story of Sati. And to the daughter, she was born as Sati to Daksha Raja Prajapati. So that is how she was born in Daksha Kudumba, Daksha family. Sati wanted to marry Shiva very badly, because she always loved the way Shiva portrayed himself, and so there are some devotees who are terribly attached to Shiva. Some are attached to Ambar, some are attached to Murugan. It's all the same way. Sati was terribly attached to Shiva. Remember one thing: when I say all these things, it doesn't mean that other people can follow this. Because if one avatar has to come, all these have to happen. My mother always told me, Amma always told me, or avataram varanamana idella nadandhaan aaganam. So here I have to say, against against her father Daksha's wishes, she gets married to Shiva. And after so many years, you all know there's a Daksha conducts an yaga where he invites all gods and goddesses. I have kept the book for reference because I should not make a mistake. Gods and goddesses for the yajna, and Shiva comes to hear about this, and Sati goes and tells that even I want to go and attend this function. But Shiva says no, never go to any place where you are not invited. But much against Shiva's wishes, she goes, because she feels, after all, I am meeting my parents after so many years, they will accept me. But unfortunately, when she goes there, she doesn't even she feels that she's unnoticed and not even given the basic maryada as a daughter. So out of fury and anger, what she does was she just jumps into the yajna kunda. So the yajna gets disturbed. So this news spreads to Shiva, who's in the what do you call it? He's always in the meditative pose, So he was in dhyana. He was in a meditation. So somebody went and told him whatever it is. So he comes furiously. He was very angry. He comes there and chop off Daksha's head and drags the Sati who's half burnt in the Yajnakunta. While he was dragging Sati, see again I'm telling you, all these are stories uh, uh, or happenings only to uh, bring more and more power to ladies. Again I'm telling about ladies, more and more power to ladies, and respect their power. More than that, only then an avatar will be formed, right? This the way we have great grandparents, grandparents, great grandparents, forefathers, ancestors, like that. That is the reason we always say there's a gotram, kulam gotram we say. Why? In the gotrathil vanda ponna, say அந்த குடும்பத்தில் இருப்பள். இந்த கோத்திரத்தில் வந்த பொண்ணா அந்த குடும்பத்தில் இருப்பள். See, Bharadwaja Gotrama, so she must be belonging to Bharadwaja Muni. So this is what we had, that Kula Gotra. Now everything is gone. Everybody is going for intercaste marriages, and Kula Gotra is all going away. But it should not. Children should have hold on to their own, their own whatever. I don't want to say more. The children should hold on to their own caste and culture. Anyways, so while Shiva is dragging Sati throughout the place, out of fury and anger, he becomes Veerabhadra. Veerabhadra is full of anger. Shiva manifests as Veerabhadra and cut off the head of Daksha, and drags Sati. And when he's dragging Sati through the places, each and every part from her body falls in different places. That becomes the Pithas. What Pithas are they? They are one minute. So it's all called Shakti Pithams. So every part of hers are falling in different places, and that is how the 52 Shakti Pithas was originated. And later Lord Vishnu tells that, cools down Shiva, because Shiva is Shipra Prasadi. He's at the peak of anger, but at the same time he'll cool down, So Vishnu comes and says not to do this, and he puts back the head of something, I forget that, head of something on top of what do you call, Daksha. Here again, chopping of head doesn't mean he has literally chopped off the head. That is, he has cut off the ego, that I am the best, and I will not invite Shiva because he married against my daughter, against my wishes, and he, by not inviting Shiva, he's making people laugh at Shiva and Sati, right? So cutting off anything, cutting off the head of Ganesha, cutting off the head of Daksha doesn't mean they literally cut off the head. They cut off their ego. That you must understand. So now what happens is this 52 Pithas are formed, and then Sati was born again. The next birth, she was born as Shailaputri. She is born as Shailaputri, and then again she reunites with Shiva, Lord Shiva. Again she marries Lord Shiva, and here she later married Shiva. And Shailaputri is powerful, and note this, Shailaputri is powerful and rides on a bull called Nandi and carries a trident and lotus. So now, here also, what I am coming to say is power. Again, a lady has a power. That means she took another birth to get married to Shiva. Doesn't mean that, it is like carrying forward. Not like that. That is, an avatar, when an avatar is coming to the earth, it has certain duties to be performed. So when the duties go unfinished, they take again another birth, and they are all, like as I told you, they are all not born through the womb and the thing. They are all born through the glands. That is where they are very powerful. So all this indicates that. So I remember my Amma telling always, never do anything against your husband's wish. If the husband says don't do it, don't do it. Because in fact, you won't believe, I wanted to chant Devi Mahatmyam. My Amma said, do it after your periods, or all your periods are over. Once you finish off all your periods, then you start, because it needs a lot of sanctity, and it is very powerful to sit and chant it, and please do it after that. But she told me like that. But later, when I met that Ganapadigal and Tirunelveli at Lalitambika Matham, he told you can as well do it. You can do it. It's only, what is Devi Mahatmyam? Devi Mahatmyam is only the basic things, how she fought the Rakshasas and how she brought back victory. And there also, in that Devi Mahatmyam also, each day is different, you praise each deity, right? But there the Lakshmi is also fighting there. But that Lakshmi in Devi Mahatmyam is the one with 18 hands. She is not the Lakshmi what we worship as Lakshmi, Gaja Lakshmi, that kind of Lakshmi. So remember, every god, every deity has got a parivaram, or called as what do you call, as a messenger, as a, like god. We can see in most of the temples, Kala Bhairava holding on to, on the both the sides there are guarding, and there are temples where in olden days they used to lock up the door, and the keys would be kept in front of Kala Bhairava, because Kala Bhairava takes care of the whole temple as a guard. But nowadays, I heard that they just keep the key and take it back, because the theft and robbery is becoming too much, because they don't fear God. There's no fear of God or the power. So here also I want to tell, today is Shailaputri, and again I want to tell you, there are people who tell me, no, Shailaputri wore this color, you have to wear this color. No, my mother never said that. That was worn by Shailaputri. You cannot wear that kind of color and say, I am also Shailaputri. No. You respect the Shailaputri, you learn from her, irrespective of all her issues. When she was not, she was neglected in the yajna, she couldn't bear, because they were talking very bad about Shiva. Because a man who's Smashanavasi, when you go to the Puranam, he comes like the Smashanavasi, he's just like that, he's wearing all that kind of things in his, they think he doesn't know anything, he's like always in a sleeping mode and always meditating, he doesn't know anything, he's this, that. So she couldn't bear to hear all those things. And she knew very well that she cannot go back to Shiva, because Shiva had already told, don't go to a place where you are not invited. This is also an essence for all of us. If somebody is rejecting you in their place, try once, try twice, try thrice. Even if it is your own sibling, even if it's your sister, brother, your son, your daughter, your whoever it is, never ever step into their house. That is what this Shailaputri teach all the ladies, to respect themselves. Again, coming back to the power, to tell that respect yourself, respect the power in you, and bring the power in you, and to show that. That is why she jumped into the fire. Why should she jump into the fire? She wanted to, Daksha has literally ignored her. All the family and members and relatives ignored her. And more than ignoring her, they all started talking bad about Shiva. Smashanavasi, விபூதி போட்டுருக்கான், அவன் அந்த குரல் மாலை போட்டுருக்கான், இப்படி போட்டுருக்கான், he's what she went and so there also it says relatives are like that. They keep talking about what they don't know. So it's better to keep your mouth shut when people are talking something which they don't know, So here again, so she had no other alternative. If she go back to Shiva will not accept her, and she had to stop the yajna, because she had Daksha has rejected calling Shiva. So when he has rejected, when she went unnoticed and teased by her own siblings and relatives, she said, I will stop the yajna now only by this. So she jumped into the fire. So that is how we got the 52 Shakti Pitas. And you all know that Shankaracharya has definitely gone and did all the Sri Chakra Upasana there, and Mahamir Upasana also is done there. So basically, the entire universe was created by Kushmanda. Though she is celebrated later, the entire universe came into being because of Kushmanda. That I will talk to you in the next episode. Saira. Now I have to sit for my Devi Mahatmyam wearing my 9 yards. Thank you, Saira.